Welcome to Young at Heart, where every morning is a new opportunity to live healthily, joyfully, and meaningfully. You don't need to be young again. You just need to feel strong enough to step into a new day with steady feet, a warm heart, and a vibrant soul. Here, we share simple yet profound tips, from how you drink a glass of water to what you eat in the morning, to help you stay flexible in body and fresh in spirit, no matter your age. If you believe that each day is a gift, then join us as we explore how to care for yourself through small but powerful steps, because there is still so much beauty ahead of you. Have you noticed it? That feeling that your legs don't respond the way they used to. Maybe you stand up from the sofa and feel a slight unsteadiness, or the stairs that once felt effortless now require a short pause. And even though nothing seems obviously wrong, no injury, no illness, you still feel your strength gradually slipping away. And the scariest part? It happens so slowly, so quietly, that you almost get used to it. But here's what few people tell you. This isn't just aging. In fact, a few seemingly harmless things we do every morning could be silently stealing away your muscle, bit by bit, day by day. A slight loss of balance, a bit of weakness while walking, a small fear of falling, and before you know it, these changes become the new normal, a state that's much harder to recover from. But it doesn't have to be that way. In this video, I want to share with you 5 very common morning habits that could be quietly weakening your muscles, especially in your legs, and what you can start doing instead to support your body from the moment you wake up. These habits are easy to overlook, and even easier to fix once you know what they are. And one of them is something nearly every older adult I've met does daily without question. You'll soon see what I mean. If any of this sounds familiar, if you've been wondering where your strength has gone or how to get it back, I invite you to keep watching. And if you've ever felt these changes in your legs, share your story in the comments. Someone reading it might feel a little less alone. And don't forget to subscribe to Young at Heart so you don't miss out on simple, daily ways to regain your strength, one small choice at a time. All right, let's take a closer look at the first habit and why it's more important than you think. Picture a typical morning. You wake up, maybe stretch a little, then head to the kitchen for breakfast. You pour yourself a bowl of cereal or spread some butter on toast. Maybe you have a piece of fruit or a warm bowl of porridge. You sit down, eat, and think, this is a good start to the day. But here's the problem. If that breakfast doesn't include protein, your muscles may not agree. Many older adults do eat breakfast, and that's a great habit. But what most don't realize is that their breakfast may be missing the most important nutrient for protecting muscle: high-quality protein. After age 60, your body becomes less efficient at using food to repair and maintain muscle. This is a natural part of aging. Researchers call it anabolic resistance. It simply means your muscles need more support, more protein to stay strong. And without enough of it, they slowly shrink, even if you feel like you're eating a decent breakfast. Let's take a closer look at what many people eat. A bowl of oats with banana. Healthy, but mostly carbs. Bread with jam or butter. Tasty, but not muscle supporting. Plain rice porridge with pickles, comforting, but low in protein. Even fruit with a bit of yogurt, unless it's Greek yogurt or cottage cheese, offers only 3 to 4 grams of protein. Meanwhile, your muscles are waking up and asking for 20 to 30 grams. Without that protein in the first 1 to 2 hours of the day, your body stays in the fasting state from the night before, like running a machine without oil. It still runs, but wear and tear build up. Day by day, your body starts drawing energy from your own muscle, especially in your legs. That's when you start to feel unsteady, weak on stairs, or like your legs don't bounce back the way they used to. But here's the good news. You can fix this without overhauling everything. The key isn't eating more, it's eating smarter. If you like oatmeal, stir in a scoop of protein powder or mix in some Greek yogurt. If you prefer toast, add a slice of egg or spread on some nut butter with chia seeds. Even a small portion of tofu, a boiled egg, or a few spoonfuls of cottage cheese. These tiny changes can give your muscles exactly what they've been quietly asking for. In fact, researchers at McMaster University in Canada found that older adults who consumed 30 grams of protein in the morning had better muscle strength and lean mass over time than those who ate the same amount in the afternoon. Why? Because morning is when your muscles are most sensitive, like catching a train while it's still at the station, not chasing it after it's gone. You've already taken the time to sit down and eat, and that's a big step. You've done half the work. Now, it's just about giving your body a breakfast that not only fills your stomach, but fuels your strength. So tomorrow morning, take a moment to look at your plate and ask yourself, where's my protein? Not with guilt or pressure, but with care. Because that small question, asked each morning, might be the most powerful step you take to keep your legs strong and your independence lasting longer. And once that becomes your new morning habit, everything else starts to feel easier. Drink water right after waking up, but no need to rush. A gentle start is always better. Just one glass, about 200 to 300 milliliters of warm or room temperature water is enough to awaken your body. Some people like to add a few drops of lemon, others a pinch of natural salt or magnesium powder if they often get cramps. As long as it suits you, it's all good. The important thing is to make this part of your morning rhythm. Some prefer to drink water after breakfast. But by then, your digestive system is already at work, and the first opportunity for hydration has passed. Your muscles and joints need water first, before coffee, the news, or the first bite of food. And don't worry if you're not used to drinking water. You can start slow. Sip small amounts. Let it become a pleasant habit, not a burden. You might keep a glass by your bedside, or set a gentle reminder on your phone to drink water right upon waking. Water has a quiet power. It's not loud, not rushed. But when you give your body what it needs, especially after a long night, you may notice less stiffness, steadier legs, and a smoother wake-up throughout your system. So, tomorrow morning, before anything else, before the kettle boils, before the toast pops up, take a sip of water. Your muscles will thank you, and your legs might just carry you through the day with more confidence. Now that your body has been fueled from within, let's talk about something else. Something that feels comforting, even luxurious, but can actually throw your muscles off if done too soon. The morning hot shower. Stepping into a warm shower at the start of the day feels wonderful. The warmth, the steam, it seems to melt away the stiffness left over from sleep. For many, it's a peaceful ritual, a moment of calm before the world starts moving. But here's what few people realize. This habit, if done too soon after getting out of bed, can do more harm than good. When you wake up, your body is still in a resting state. Blood pressure is lower than usual. Heart rate hasn't fully picked up. Your muscles haven't moved in hours. Blood circulation is just beginning. The systems that help you balance and stay alert are still booting up. Then you step into the bathroom and turn on the hot water. As your body is exposed to the heat, your blood vessels dilate. Your body must react quickly to regulate temperature and circulation. If you haven't given it enough time to fully wake up, this sudden change can leave you feeling lightheaded or unsteady. Many experience this as a moment of dizziness or weakness after the shower. Others feel their legs floating, no longer firmly planted. This isn't random. It's a sign your nervous system and muscles weren't ready to handle such a rapid shift. especially your legs. They're very sensitive to transitions like this. After a full night of stillness, they need time and gentle movement to regain their muscle tone. If hit with heat before being woken up, they may go limp or feel unstable. You might notice loose knees or tight calves. The strength that helps you balance hasn't kicked back in. And if you rush around after your shower, you might feel it in the way you walk, stand up, or reach for something on a high shelf. But that doesn't mean you have to give up morning showers. The solution is actually very simple. Give your body a little more time. When you first wake up, sit at the edge of the bed for a few minutes. Gently stretch your legs forward. Slowly rotate your ankles. Stand up gradually and walk around the room. Drink a small glass of water. Let the blood flow. Let your legs start responding. Then step into the bathroom. And if you love the warmth, you don't have to give it up entirely. Just adjust the temperature a bit. Warm instead of very hot, still soothing, without shocking your system. For those who felt dizzy or weak after showering, a few small changes can make a big difference. Use a shower chair, non-slip mats, or brace yourself against the wall while drying off. All of these reduce your risk of falling. If you let your body move slowly and intentionally after the shower, you'll feel safer and more stable, not just in that moment, but throughout the morning. Now that we've talked about heat and movement, let's look at another familiar habit, a peaceful start that can quietly weaken your muscles: skipping breakfast. For many people, especially after retirement, mornings slow down. No alarms, no rush, no tight schedule. Everything is quiet. You get up, sit by the window, sip a cup of coffee or hot tea. Maybe have a cookie. Maybe nothing at all. Breakfast becomes optional, and over time, it slips away from your daily routine. It doesn't sound serious. You might even believe that skipping breakfast helps your body feel lighter, keeps your blood sugar stable. But here's what's not so obvious. This habit may be quietly draining your strength. After a long night's sleep, your body needs real energy, not just flavor or warmth, but fuel. Without it, your body turns to another source. And in older adults, the easiest source to draw from is your own muscle tissue. Silently, gradually, it starts to chip away at the very muscle that helps you stand, walk, and stay balanced. Not all at once, just a little, each day. The effects don't always show up as pain. More often, it's the hesitation when rising from a chair, the slight wobble on the stairs, the moment you reach for a shelf and feel your legs aren't quite as solid anymore. Coffee or tea, while pleasant, offer no support for your muscles. In fact, taken on an empty stomach, they may dehydrate you, make you jittery, and delay the time your body gets the nutrients it needs. What your body needs isn't a full meal, just something, a small act, a gentle choice that says, "Today I'm nourishing my strength." It could be half a boiled egg, a spoonful of cottage cheese, a bit of yogurt with some seeds, a slice of bread with almond butter. Whatever it is, the key is simply to do it, and that's already a step forward. The important thing isn't the quantity, but the message. I haven't forgotten my body. My legs still matter. My energy is still a priority. There will be mornings when you don't feel like eating. That's okay. Start slow. A few small bites today might lead to steadier steps tomorrow. Over time, your mornings become not just peaceful, but foundational. The next time you hold your cup of tea or coffee, pause a moment. Ask yourself, is this enough? Does my body have what it needs to carry me through today? You've made it this far. You've overcome so much. You deserve to feel strong. Not loudly strong, but quietly steady, starting from the simplest choices. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've just shared, because small changes, when made with care, can transform not just your mornings, but your life. The fact that you've listened this far says a lot. It shows you don't just want to feel better. You want to protect your strength for today and for every day ahead. Here's the truth. Mornings don't just shape your schedule. They shape your health, your balance, and your sense of control. They quietly build, or quietly take away, the muscle that helps you walk, rise, and live life on your terms. Each small choice after waking, what you drink, how you move, when you eat, sends a message to your body. I'm still building. I still belong in motion. I still choose strength. You don't need to change your entire life. You don't need to leap into huge changes. What you need is to notice, to care, and to begin. A glass of water, a stretch beside the bed, a simple breakfast that fuels you. These things are small, but they are powerful. Over time, they lay a foundation, a body that works with you, not against you. And if something in today's message made you think, "That's me," I invite you to leave a comment. Let's talk. Because someone else might be feeling the same way. When we share what we've realized, we give each other permission to change without shame. Thank you for joining Young at Heart, where age is just a number and vitality stays forever young through time. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share it with your loved ones. Let's make every step steadier and every day more meaningful. See you in the next videos, where we live healthy, live happily, and keep our hearts young through.